What's up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today we have a fragrance from Fragrance World. Who knew? But before I get to that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, an automobile. Man, it is an honor. If you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very, very important for the growth of this channel, and obviously the channel is growing nicely. I couldn't do it without any one of you guys. And with that being said, I'm going to get into this fragrance. You guys, again, you guys are the MVP, and I'm hoping that this fragrance that we're discussing today is an MVP. Now, again, this fragrance is from Fragrance World. Now, the fragrance that it's cloning, see, here's the thing. Okay, so Carolina Herrera, okay, and this is pretty much any fragrance company. They got their pretty much their designer for everyone to afford lineup, and then they got the ones for everyone not to be able to afford. Okay, now you got Carolina Herrera for men, you got Carolina Bad Boy, you got all these different Carolina Herreras. Everyone can afford those, but then they have this like kind of specialty lineup, if you will, fragrances that are more costly, more expensive, and those are the fragrances I will not be buying. But Fragrance World comes out with a few of them. You guys already seen one, that was that tobacco myth. Here's the next one. This one is Lapis Lazuli. Now this is a clone of Carolina Herrera's Saffron Lazuli. Now I'm assuming this fragrance is just going to be a nice kind of spicy, warm, just beautiful fragrance. And again, Carolina Herrera, that's the thing. You buy a couple of them, next thing you know, you're like, oh, I can afford Carolina Herrera's, until you see like this lineup, these fragrances, the tobacco fragrances, all the fragrances that they just do not want everyone to purchase because they're so dang expensive. Like their regular lineup, you go to a discounter and you get them for like pennies on the dollar, $30, $40. But then you get this lineup and then it's like $300. And it's like, oh, don't have that type of money, sir, ma'am. So there you go, Lapis Lazuli. Now this one I know has some saffron and some other stuff in it. Forgot all the other things in it, so we don't need to go through all that. You guys can check out the note breakdown. All you guys want to know if it's good, right? That's the main thing. We got to have notes of every single fragrance up. I'll tell you what I smell. I'll tell you if it sounds good, you go out there and you buy it. Now it reminds me of that tobacco myth box, if you will. This one pretty much very much similar. So there it is, that Lapis Lazuli. Now I'm not sure if lapis is a another way of saying saffron, or maybe even spice. Now a lot of these Fragrance World clones, they usually kind of pretty much copy the actual name of the fragrances they're cloning, but this time they, instead of using saffron, they use lapis, but they did use lazuli. So just trying to figure out what lapis means. Maybe you guys know, maybe I can just check it later and then know, but you guys let me know. You guys are my students. All right, so other than that, take a look at the bottle. The bottle actually, you know, is, for what this bottle looks like, it's actually not that heavy. It feels almost like a plasticky glass. It's not like a super heavy glass, so if you drop this, it might not break, it might actually survive a drop. The cap is extremely weak as well. But I mean, the bottle itself, I mean, until you get close to it and pick it up, it actually looks good. Like this, if this was in a collection of some sort, this would look pretty good, besides this sticker almost coming off. But anyways, got this one on eBay, favorite seller. Go check them out. I'll leave the description down below. You guys know who I'm talking about. He knows too. Here we go. Spray it away. Let's see if there's any kind of sexy seduction in this fragrance. Oh man, look at that juice. That thing shoots out like a damn cannon. Man, stuff is kind of loud, buddy. If you guys like that kind of sweet, spicy, cuddly. Kind of almost got this in the air. It almost kind of has like this coconutty smell. Now I know there's not coconut in here, and this is not like a sunscreen or suntan style fragrance, but in the air it kind of gives off this little coconutty vibe. There's like some nice spice in here. It's like it's really nice, you guys, and I haven't even checked my hand yet to smell it. I can smell it in the air. It's very, very nice. I'm gonna go in for the sniff. So again, you guys, on skin, okay? Remember, you guys gotta, when I give these descriptions, I'm trying to give two separate descriptions, okay? One of what you're gonna smell in the air, what most people are gonna smell. They're gonna kind of smell that spicy, again, almost smelled kind of coconutty in the air, okay? Like this nice, warm, sweet spice. Now, it's not too sweet. It's just the right amount of sweet in this fragrance. Oh, man. It's very nice and spicy, you guys. It's not like a, man, it kind of has a nice balance of dark and fresh spice. It's like right in between. It's not like too dark. If you don't like these really dark, spicy fragrances, these ones that are a little bit just too overdone, this is just the right amount of like spice. It's not too much. It's kind of got this woody, ambery smell as well, almost incensey, if you will, like almost some smoking, some burning wood, almost, if you will. Now, it's not, again, it's not a loud burning sensation, but if you kind of, man, that is nice, you guys. And again, if you don't have the money to spend on a Saffron Lazuli, the stuff's expensive, you guys, okay? And honestly, again, for the majority of us, okay? Majority of us frag heads, okay? These frag collectors, okay? The chances of you bumping into someone that actually has Saffron Lazuli is gonna be, if you bump into someone who has that or has even smelled it, kudos to you. But almost 9 times out of 10, most likely, the person you bump into that says, "Oh my God, you smell good," if you just say Lapis Lazuli, they are not gonna know it is a clone of a fragrance from Carolina Herrera, because not that many people even know Carolina Herrera. They know the fragrance Bad Boy, they've heard of that, but they don't know that Carolina Herrera made that, because a lot of times when you hear someone say, man, I'm wearing that Bad Boy today, it's not like they're saying I'm wearing Carolina's Bad Boy. They're just saying Bad Boy, and you just, you know, go along with that. But this fragrance, you guys, it really does smell great. It smells gorgeous. It smells luxurious. Again, you got this nice, spicy, kind of a smoky, woody, almost incensey background. And again, it's like kind of ambery. It's got this nice sweet spice to it. Again, it's most likely that saffron, because that saffron kind of gives it that nice, warm, sweet kind of spice. Not like cardamom. This is a little bit more where it's in between. Like I said, it's not like that darky spice. It's not that like real fresh spice, like something like a, you know, like a fresh basil or something like that. Okay, it's like right in between. It's not too dark. It's not light. It's right in between. And the spice in here is very nice. And again, you guys, in the air, again, it kind of smelled almost coconutty, almost sunscreen, suntan vibe, the lotion, okay? But when you get closer and people start really getting closer, they're going to get that sweet, seductive, ambery, woody scent. This stuff smells good, you guys, man. It's like almost a, there might be even some kind of fruit in here, like a fruit that's like kind of sweet and thick and dense. Now, it's not super dense, but again, with those spices and everything working together, you kind of get this almost like this fruity vibe. Again, it could be like cherry or something, like maybe raspberry, something like that. Something where if you mashed it up, you would get that syrupy, sweet kind of smell. Again, it's not super duper sweet by no means, okay? But it is there. If you smell it, if you really It smells like it's got that sweet, almost kind of fruity smell. So you got some woods. You got almost like this incensey, smoky, woody smell. You got this ambery smell. You got this nice spicy smell. This fragrance, you guys, smells great. It's gonna be a nice date night fragrance, sexy date night fragrance. It's gonna be a nice cuddling fragrance. It's gonna be nice for the fall, winter, and night out for springtime, especially if you got one of those springs where it's kind of warm. Now, if you guys live in Texas, you ain't gonna wear this until like probably January, so you might as well not even get these. If you live in the South, just don't even think about getting fall fragrances. If you do get fall fragrances, just get like a sample size. You're not gonna go through it, okay? You'd probably be good with just like a little baby size. But this is, again, sexy date night, cool weather, nice breeze. It's gonna be, not gonna say this is for everybody, okay? But for the majority of the people that come across this fragrance, they are gonna compliment you, okay? I can guarantee this already. This fragrance smells great. It smells sexy, it smells seductive. It just smells great, you guys. Again, you know, you only buy the real deal if money's not an issue. And that's only if you feel like just throwing money away, okay? Again, a lot of times when we buy expensive things, it's because, well, for the most part, we kind of want to be seen in those expensive things. We want to be smelled with those sexy things, those expensive things. But again, you guys, you don't need to spend that much money. $250 compared to about $55. You do the math, okay? Look, we all could, you know, something tragic could happen. We could all be gone tomorrow. We could all be gone in the next week. And it's like, man, I only spent $55 on this, okay? So, you know, it's, man, us, the frag heads that have so much fragrances, we're never gonna go through all that, okay? I'm not gonna go through all the fragrances I got. Honestly, it's not even, it doesn't even make sense to have that many fragrances. I'm doing it because I'm bringing you guys some ideas, okay? And I'm not telling you guys to go out there and buy 500 bottles worth of fragrance, because we don't need it. I don't need it. We don't need the super duper expensive fragrances unless you just want to throw your money away. You don't care about money. Money's not an issue, then go right on ahead. But for the majority of us, money is hard to come by. There's expensive things in the world. Gas is expensive, groceries, everything. Man, go out and try one of these fragrance world fragrances. Let's say they only last a fraction of the time that you the other ones do, like a Tom Ford in the fragrance world. Only lasts 5 hours. Okay, I've heard of plenty of Tom Fords that only last for 4 or 5 hours, and you guys spent $300 on it. So who's more pissed off, the guy that spent $300 on theirs, or the guy who spent $50? You do the math. Okay. With that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here, you guys. Again, this thing smells great. It smells sexy. It smells seductive. It smells like you're gonna get some A's if you wear it. It's definitely unisex. The spice, the sweetness. Women can wear this as well. I'm gonna say it's a little bit more masculine in my opinion, but again, women can wear this as well. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Peace.